Hi there, Matthew here, and welcome to the 13th episode of my FIFA 20 Ultimate Team Road to Glory. In this episode, I'll be showing you my first 5 games of the weekend league with obviously my team, and I will be showing you some SBCs later on in the episode, so I hope you enjoy. But as you can see, in my first game of the weekend league, Tanguy and Ndombele manages to put me 1-0 up. Quite early on, happy with that, and went into the half time with that lead. Unfortunately, early into the second half I didn't concede a kick-off goal, quite frustrating, but there's not really much you can do about that. So this is 1-1 at the moment. Jadon Sancho scoring for my opponent, as you can see on screen. Rebound, kick-off goal. It's quite frustrating, but yeah, not much you can do. And then not long later, Jadon Sancho gets past my Sergio Ramos. Good Berber spin in to Werner, and Werner puts my opponent 2-1 up. So, as in the first half, I was doing well. I was the better player, I think. But early on into the second half, conceded 2 goals, which I wasn't happy about. But not too long later, Bernardo Silva has the ball and gives it to Ndombele, who goes for goal, nearly scores a fantastic goal, but unfortunately it hits the post and it falls to Eder Militao, and Eder Militao manages to score to put me level at 2-2, so happy with that. And then that's how the game finished. I was a better player, but it is what it is. Went into extra time, half time or extra time, still no goals, and then the 115th minute is where I get my chance. Bernardo Silva plays through Osimhen, and it's a lovely dinked finish from, is it Victor? Yeah, Victor Osimhen, the Liga and Player of the Month, who I have completed. And yeah, he's a good player actually off the bench. I really like him. And as you can see from those stats, I was completely the better player, deserves to win, and got the 3-2 win after extra time. Now going into the second game of the episode, and my opponent passes it out. Bernardo Silva intercepts, takes a couple of touches, sets it up nicely, and then a lovely curled finish into that top corner to put me 1-0 up after 3 minutes. So good start to this game, just like the last one, getting a goal. And then nearly 20 minutes in, get another chance. Ball is cleared straight to Ferland Mendy, who strikes it superbly. Fantastic finish from the French left back. He doesn't score many goals, but that was a very nice one. So happy with that. 2-0 up early on, half time, still 2-0 up. Completely dominating this game. Bernardo Silva into Dembele, gets past the defender and puts it into the back of the net to make it 3-0. So really happy with that. Yeah, 3-0 up, looking good in this game. Game carries on, get another chance in the 75th minute. Bernardo Silva through on goal, does a drag back, gets past the goalkeeper. It's an open goal, and that is just a very easy finish on Bernardo Silva's weak foot. Puts me 4-0 up. And as you saw there, I can't remember if I've showed it or not, but playing the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow, definitely like it. I have my fullbacks unbalanced. But here's the third game, another very nice team. Some fantastic players in there. But yeah, the tactics are the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow with balanced fullbacks, that sort of stuff. And yeah, they definitely help a lot. Yeah, definitely help a lot in the attack. I find myself at times a little bit open at the back, which isn't great, obviously, and it against the top opponent that I come up against, definitely struggle with that. But against the not so great opponents, I tend to defend those sort of opportunities alright. Obviously I still concede goals, but I tend to score more than my opponents, or just defend okay against the not so great opponents that I come up against. But Ousmane Dembele scores here to put me 2-1 up, so really happy with that. But this was a really good weekend league for me. You won't see all of the games in this episode, obviously, but in the next episode, in a day or two, don't know when it will come out, I'll be showing you my final 5 games of the weekend league, so you can see where I finished there. But half time 3-1 up, happy with that. Quite an even game really, but I've just been clinical with my chances. Then concede quite early on into the second half, unfortunately. But after this weekend league, I am going to be trying out a different formation, which will be the 4-2-2. So I will show you that at some point, but I think it would be good to just try it out, to have it, because I'll have my fullbacks and stay back while attacking. I'll still have the same amount of attackers really, as if my fullbacks are going forward in the 4-1-2-2 narrow. So I hope it won't be too bad. I hope it will work, just to give me a bit more, just to be a bit more solid in the defence really. I have played a few games with it and it feels good so far. I think I've played 3 games in Rivals with it. Definitely feels good so far, but I've got to practice a lot more with it. But come away with a 4-3 win in my fourth game, because I forgot to record my 3rd game. So we're 4-0 at the moment. Come up against a really nice team here. Very nicely built squad. Not going to be an easy game. And early on, Frenkie de Jong is sent through. Defences all over the place, and he scores quite an easy goal, unfortunately. So I'm 1-0 down early on into the 5th game of the weekend league, through that Frenkie de Jong. So yeah, as you can see there, defensively quite open from time to time for a counter attack, which is why I would like to try something new out with defensive minded fullbacks. But that's that. But we're not cutting here, so there will be another goal, I'm pretty sure. Mendy on the ball, passing it to Pep Guardiola, to Bernardo Silva. Luis Suarez on the ball now, sends through Ousmane Dembele, drags back, then nice turn onto his left foot, and that is a kick-off goal. Unfortunately, well, fortunately, but yeah. So I managed to make it 1-1 through Ousmane Dembele, who is a fantastic player on this game. But into half time, it's not really been an eventful game. I've only had one shot and managed to score it, but my opponent gets the ball into the box, finds Tanguy Ndombele, and manages to go 2-1 up in the 53rd minute. So not good there. But this Tanguy Ndombele, I think, is a fantastic player on this game. I really liked him in the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow when I've used him, and my opponent manages to score. But here's another chance. Frenkie de Jong plays it across to Timu Pukki, and that's 3-1 just 4 minutes after the previous goal. So got a tough challenge to try and get back into this game, after going 3-1 down, unfortunately. But I can't remember what happened next. Here I get a chance late on here, falls to Sissoko, who cuts back, gives it to Ousmane Dembele, manages to make it 3-2. Then not long later, Semedo on the ball in the box wins me a penalty. So big chance here to get back into the game, make it 3-3 not long before full time, try and take it into extra time. Sergio Ramos is my best penalty taker. Do just check if there was anyone else, but Ramos is the one that steps up to take it, put it into the bottom right, and it is saved by Areola, unfortunately. But a few minutes later, a chance here with Felipe Anderson running through, cuts back, plays it across to Nelson Semedo, who takes a touch and then finishes it into the bottom corner in the 89th minute. to make it 3-3. So we go into extra time. It's changed a bit. I end up being the slightly better team, but early on into the extra time, Teemu Pukki puts him 4-3 up. And another chance in the first half of extra time. Teemu Pukki plays through Teixeira, plays it back to Pukki. Shot was saved, and he gets a rebound and manages to go 5-3 up. Really frustrating goal to concede. There's been a lot of lucky goals in this game. But that's half time of extra time. Then, not long into it, Victor Osimhen has the ball, goes for goal, and it's a lovely finish from him. Makes it 5-4. I missed another chance in this second half that I should have scored, but haven't showed it because there's lots of goals, and I end up going 6-4 down, unfortunately, to Christian Teo, who I think now plays for Real Betis. Real Betis. And then in stoppage time, Teixeira through to Teo, and manages to go 7-4 up. So right at the end, I've just gone really, really attacking, trying to get back into the game. Conceded a couple of goals, which is quite unfortunate. So looking at those stats, it was quite even. I felt like I got quite unlucky, but looking back at that, I got quite lucky as well. So it's just an unfortunate loss. So that's 4-1 so far. Now we go into the 6th game of the weekend league, which will be the final game of this episode. And early on, Ousmane Dembele plays it into the box to Bernardo Silva, and he puts me 1-0 up after 8 minutes. So really good there, getting an early goal. That's really good. And then not long after, there's another highlight. Bernardo Silva intercepts a pass, goes for goal. It is saved by Keylor Navas, and that's Luis Suarez, who manages to score the rebound to put me 2-0 up. So 2 goals in 13 minutes. Really good start to this 6th game, and that's half time. 2-0 up at half time. Very happy with that. Then early on into the second half, I intercept the ball, play it across to Moussa Sissoko, who puts me 3-0 up with a lovely finish into that bottom corner. Hard and low, difficult one for the keeper to save. So I go 3-0 up early on in the second half. And then another highlight here, not long after, Jesus plays it into Kevin De Bruyne for my opponent, who manages to score to make it 3-1. But again, it does cut, sorry. Sissoko on the ball here, gives it to Bernardo Silva with a nice ball roll past the defender, and then a lovely finesse finish into that bottom corner. So 4-1 up after 63 minutes, really nice. Then get another chance late on, get a bit lucky there, again quite lucky, and then even more lucky there, and Sissoko gets his second of the game. So it wasn't like a dominant performance, but I definitely felt like I was the better player and deserved the win. But here you'll just see me going through a lot of the stuff that I sold, like Koulibaly, Allen, and all those sort of players. Lots of squad fitnesses, which has helped me get my coins up. But obviously I didn't need Allen, Koulibaly, Manolas, Handanovic, as I've gone away from that with the untradeable Ramos, bringing in Militao, and I'm really, really happy with that defence. I think it's probably a bit better, but not a crazy amount better. So, but here's the Black Cats SBC from the Scream promo. I've got 3 here that I'm doing. 3 more that I'm doing. It was Friday nights and Saturday nights packs, I think, because I forgot to do Friday nights when they came out. So got all 4 of these that we're doing right here. So that's 2 of them completed, and I don't think I had to spend much overall. I think I might have had to buy 2 or 3 plays for the 4 SBCs overall, but I can't really remember. But it wasn't much at all. I think I might have spent like 2,000 or 3,000 coins at most. So happy with that. Not having to spend much at all. But here's the fourth and final SBC to complete, Zombies. Quite an easy one. Had to buy a couple of players for this. Had to buy Phil Jones and I think the left winger, Katai. So yeah, had to spend a little bit, but not too much, as I've said before. But that's those SBCs completed, and now we get into the packs. So first pack is a Premium Gold Players pack. Can't actually remember what I've gotten in all of these. I think, is that a board? Yeah, that's a board, I think. Yeah, Argentina striker, that's it. From Piemonte Calcio, it is of course Gonzalo Higuain, 85 rated. Really happy with that. I had no idea who it was when I was opening the packs. I completely forgot about Higuain. But that's a nice 7,000 or 8,000 coins I think I made there. So that's good. Just checking him because he's a board obviously, but not much there. So that's the first pack done. Happy with that. Get into the Prime Mixed Players pack now. Hoping we can get something good. I don't think that's a board, is it? No, that's not a board. So disappointed with that. And it is Munir from Sevilla. Also Daniel Marlon, obviously a good player on this game, or at least his inform is. I don't know how good he is now, but I know first week or two of FIFA he was like a really good player to get. I never actually tried him out because I had Ben Yedder obviously, and Ben Yedder did well for me. He's not in my team anymore. I've sold him. I don't know if I showed that in this episode or not, but I have ended up selling him because it's like 15,000 coins just sat in my club for no reason. He'll drop even more, so if for whatever reason I want to bring him back, I can, but I doubt I'd want to bring him back because I've got a very nice attack now, and I do bring in a big name player in the next episode. I don't show you it in this episode, but in the next episode you will see who that is, who I've brought midway through the weekend league. But that'll be the end of the episode now, so if you enjoyed, like and subscribe would be really appreciated, and I'll see you next time.